Hello, hello, and welcome back as I settle in to watch John Bradford do his world-famous Jim Carrey as Ace Ventura pet detective impression in XCOM, War of the Chosen. What do you mean, Pete? Well, what do I mean? I mean that Bradford is totally talking out of his ass again. But in Bradford's defense, I mean, at least he has the excuse of being falling down blinder than Ray Charles drunk. And my question is, what excuse did Jim Carrey have when he did it the first time? Oh, wait, that's right. Jim Carrey is the devil, so I guess he doesn't even really need or even pretend to need an excuse. He's the devil. A man who will inflict a cinematic abomination like The Mask, or let's say the Cable Guy, or let's say the incredible Burt Wonderstone on an unsuspecting public. Yeah, that man is the devil. And if you need more evidence of his deviltry, I mean, you can also take the fact that he'll run around trying to convince you that vaccinating your children is a bad idea because his ex-girlfriend doesn't know how science works and is convinced that vaccines cause autism. So, you know, a man who will do that, yeah, that's the devil in my book, and also the man who gave us smoking that we've had to hear for like the last, I don't know, 20 years now. Now that I think about it, you know what? I'm thinking that Jim Carrey talking out of his literal butthole is possibly the man's most profound contribution to the human species. By the way, a little bit of a rant. You know, vaccines don't cause autism, Jim Carrey. I know you're the devil and that you're only promoting that idea because you think it's funny to produce evil in the world. But even if your girlfriend had paid attention in 7th grade science class instead of spending it writing your name on the back of her notebook with like smiles and hearts and stars around it, and she was right about the whole autism thing, you know what? You encouraging people to not vaccinate your children would still be a magnificent dick move because autism is still better than dying of smallpox. But based on the fact that both things are wrong, you're a fucking idiot. Okay, sorry, ran over. It's just, I really loathe Jim Carrey, like, with an unreserved and startling clarity. I hate that man, and I want him to suffer.
I've made a number of
the way he made me suffer when I saw any one of his numerously terrible movies. Modular Weapons is finished. That's fantastic. We can get weapon upgrades. Beautiful. I love it. Let's assign some new research here. Maybe Dr. Tigan assign some research into, I don't know, let's say a bed sheet so that the next time an unconscious patient comes in and needs something removed from the back of their head, you can grab one side of that sheet and just roll them the fuck over. What do you say? No? Okay, fine. Mag Weapons is finished. What are our other options here? So Advent Officer, a corpse. We can do an autopsy here. It takes 3 days. Resistance Communications. All right, we're going to need those eventually. Hybrid Materials. Resistance Communications we could do because we do have, I believe, Optimus Prime has advised us of the Black Site mission. That would be... It's actually a prerequisite for it, but how long does Hybrid Materials take? Hybrid Materials only takes 2 days. These experimental weapons are also still pending. I'm tempted to take a shot at those, but I don't. I'm pretty sure it just unlocks the Alien Hunters DLC weaponry, which is an intriguing way for that to work. And I do really like the Frost Axe, but I feel like Hybrid Materials, at only 3 days, it's probably still our best bet. So let's go ahead and start that, right?
As soon as we have something of note.
Like a bed sheet, Dr. Tigan, and orderly to roll an unconscious patient over. I don't even care what you were saying, Dr. Tigan. I really don't. So we got our supply drop in 11 days, 2 days till Hybrid Materials finished. Alien debris is cleared, fantastic. Nice to see our boy down there doing work. So what do we want to build? A training center. Allows soldiers to establish stronger bonds with their fellow soldiers and purchase additional tactical abilities. So that's where our ability points come in if we build a training center. All right, laboratories, we know what they do already. Are they better maybe now? Each laboratory increases the chance that a research breakthrough will occur. What's a research breakthrough? Something new? I guess they tried to make laboratories worth building? And distance Dr. Tag and further decreasing the research time of all projects. Okay, so what is a breakthrough, though? That seems new. Power relay, we know what those do. Infirmary is just a hospital. Engineer can be staffed the infirmary duties times our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove negative traits acquired in combat. The Hyper Virtual Module upgrade allows for temporary suspension of a soldier's health for the duration of any single combat deployment. That statement is confusing to me. Okay, well, we know what the infirmary does, the hyper vital module upgrade aside. And the Guerrilla Tactics School unlocks additional skills and benefits for our soldiers, including an increase in the number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. I really want to get a GTS up and running. This is in the middle, though, right? Yeah, okay. Where was our boy here?
Expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander.
Is that a fact,
But we'll
Lily?
need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Coming down here to do exactly that, actually. All right, let's get our boy Santiago. Where do we want to have Santiago? We got 40 supplies here. We're only at 26 supplies here. Does it go faster or something? Probably not. 36 supplies and 11 alloys if we dig down here, but that's a level deeper. It's going to take longer. Also, we definitely want to start something building. All right, so first, since this is 40 supplies, we want supplies more. Santiago, welcome to the XCOM project. Here's your shovel. I know you have 17 different engineering degrees, you know, even including civic engineering and city design, but that's not... Just take the shovel and get down in the basement and start digging. I really want to build the training center because I want to try these additional tactics abilities. I want to see what the ability points do for us. I want to try and get some of those. But... I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build an infirmary instead. Pete, why are you building an infirmary? The new thing sounds cool. You're right, it sounds cool, and I really want one, but we can build it over here in 5 days, and eventually we're going to want a workshop. And if we notice here on the training center, the one thing it doesn't say is requires staffing. Much like the Guerrilla Tactics School here, does not require staff. And ultimately, I think we're going to want to put a workshop here so we can get our drones work in the adjacent areas here, 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 and here. And I don't want to put a facility that doesn't require a staff member adjacent to where I want to build my workshop. It just seems like a bad idea. So as much as I want to build the training facility, I'm going to wait the 5 days. Plus, I'm me. You guys have seen me play XCOM. An infirmary, we're going to fucking need that. Half wound recovery time? Yeah, people are going to be getting hurt. We're going to need one of those too, sweet. So let's just get it started. It's 5 more days until we can start building our next thing. And, well, I mean, barring the supply... Which, admittedly, yes, that's a bit of a problem. But we'll have some supplies because we have a supply drop coming in probably before alien debris finishes. And also, we're going to get some supplies for clearing that alien debris. So it's like overall, total win-win here. Let's get back to scanning. I just feel like the infirmary is the better bet. Plus, I don't necessarily think I parsed that hyper-vital module sentence correctly. I don't understand what suspending a trooper's health means, but... Does that mean we can, like, throw somebody in and just immediately heal them, maybe? Or, like, we can make them ignore wounds they took on a mission or something? I don't know. We picked up some free rookies. Got Ann Gao and George Taylor here, who are definitely not going to be Ann Tao and George Taylor for long. Rumor from the Resistance, we get a stadium for 8 days to pick up some supplies. Well, alright. We could use some supplies. Let's go get them. Stadium supplies. Hybrid materials finishes in 1 day.
Too trusting, John.
Cutscene?
Skirmishers
Cutscene.
are Advent. Advent is the enemy.
Yeah, thanks for that glaring statement of the obvious, Cap. It's Captain Morgan, Captain Obvious spokesman.
When we meet, Volk.
What, that food is the enemy?
Take their side after all we've seen these years.
Siding with food? I mean, what, are we talking like broccoli or something here? I mean, broccoli is not food, but I don't think we need to waste bullets on it.
What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Who is that guy, Bradford? And why are we talking to him?
Might show up.
Also, who is they? Would you stop playing a fucking pronoun game and just say what it is that you're doing here? I hate the pronoun game.
He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today.
I mean, I did see the cutscene earlier where Sam Fisher snuck in and spied my cargo pod.
It's one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us.
The Templars and the Skirmishers.
Together,
Reapers, Templars, Skirmishers. I guess these are the new Chosen Specialist class. Okay.
Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers.
Well, if they hate each other, though, why were they working together, John?
They came from.
Get a consistent story. How much gin have you had this morning, by the way? I can smell it on your breath, John, so don't say none, because we both know that's a lie.
Provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so
yeah, fantastic. So I got to go to a sit-down between mob bosses? This seems like a horrifically bad idea. Oh, no, it's fine, Pete. Go take that meeting with Tony Soprano and Uncle Junior so you can wind up dead in an alley with a rat stuffed behind your mouth outside a pork store. The only pork store I want to see in XCOM is Robert Loggia's pork store, and the only thing I want to be doing in that is killing aliens.
If you've got the time, we have a little bit of a situation here that could benefit from your help.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't appear that my time is relevant because you didn't give me an option to be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm too busy. It just says view mission, so it's like, yeah, I'm shanghaied here. If you're gonna press gang me, don't give me the, like, illusion of a choice. So, Operation Lost and Abandoned, Rendezvous with the Reapers. Our reward, Dr. Jin Shin, scientist. Also, the coolest name of any scientist of all time. Like, you go in to see a doctor named Jin Shin, whatever particular ailment is afflicting you, when you walk out of that office, you know Jin Shin is going to have shit taken care of. You'll be feeling better. We also pick up 82 intel. Alright, well, let's go do this rendezvous with the Reapers then. Rendezvousing with the Reapers. You know, typically having a rendezvous with the Reaper is a bad thing, because it sounds like a euphemism your grandmother would use for somebody getting killed. What happened to your friend, Judy over there? Used to make the brownies that were real good, Grandma? Oh, you know, yeah. Or Judy had a rendezvous with the Reapers. Alright, so we got Team 1 here, which consists of Steven Deadlights King and Charlie Houston. Why do I only get 2 people? Alright, well, I guess, I mean, this is, maybe, okay, so probably our 3rd and 4th guy then will be the representative from the Reapers, so we have a, okay, so we're just gonna get 2 guys. In that case, then, I don't know as you guys necessarily combo too well. Charlie Houston, I'm okay with you being on the mission, but let's get you, you're like, you're a phantom, so we can have you sneak up. Let's get somebody who will combo nicely with you. Thinking Joe Hill. So our Phantom Ranger sneaks up, spots the enemy force, and then we can have Joe Hill peg him from long distance with the old sniper rifle. Yeah, and you know what, Joe? Let's get rid of this frag grenade. Somebody had make utility items available. Somebody had a make utility items available, though. Somebody had a med kit, right? Yeah. Let's give Joe Hill a med kit instead. All right, so Joe's got a med kit. All right, I like this. All right. Dr. Jin Shin, we're coming to rescue you. Oh, wait, I get... Oh, I have 2 teams. Okay, I have 2 teams. Well, shit pickles. Okay, you know what? I still like the team of Phantom Ranger spotting for Sniper. I still feel like that's a good plan. Stephen King, all right, you're definitely going on the mission. Lauren Bukes, you have a bond with J.K. Rowling, and, like, J.K. Rowling is, like, too tired to come or something, right? She's 2 days tired. So apparently if you run somebody enough times in a row, they get tired, which is a debuff. I mean, we can still take her on a mission, but she has this tired thing. What does that do? Does that, like, make her stats worse or, like, lower her mobility or something? No. All right. You know what? JK and her bondmate, you guys sit this one out. We'll bring in, I don't know, maybe a rookie? We could bring in a rookie here. Stephanie Meyer? No, absolutely not. Neil Gaiman? Maybe? Oh, you know what? Give me a little Chuck Wendig here. I know he's just a rookie, but have you read his debut novel, Blackbird? Come on, man. Blackbirds is phenomenal. I feel like first shot out of the box, Chuck is going to be doing some fantastic good work for us here. And he's got an old hand, the grizzled veteran of every single mission we've been on, Steven Deadlights King, who, by the way, despite having gone on every mission, doesn't seem to give a shit about being tired at all. His lightning bolt is almost still maxed. All right, Chuck. Let's do this. I love Chuck Wendig, but now you know what? I'm almost immediately regretting having taken a rookie on this mission. But Lauren Bukes is bonded with J.K. Rowling. We want those two to be a matched pair, and Rowling is just tired. Tired of writing in the Harry Potter universe, probably, and also probably tired of whatever that mystery novel she wrote was, being an abject and miserable failure. I don't think it failed. I'm sure it probably made money, but it didn't really make a whole lot of money until people found out she wrote it. We're going to the ruins of Guadalajara.
2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists.
What, Guadalajara? Don't worry, I don't think anybody's gonna miss it.
keep your eyes.
He like officially Guadalajara no longer exists. You know what? Officially and unofficially, no longer. It doesn't really matter. Although I gotta say, it does look like it's seen better days, and that's saying something if we're talking about Guadalajara, Mexico. I think the game just crashed. Nope. Oh, thought you crashed for a minute there, War of the Chosen. All right. Okay, rendezvous.
Biological signatures in the area ahead.
Talking about those fucking zombies over there, Dr. Tigan?
Stay sharp out there today, people.
You're right. We should probably kill those.
The city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
So, yes, it's festooned with zombies from the looks of things. Why is no one shooting the zombies? That's Chrysaline's head. Why would you cook that? Don't eat it, guys. It doesn't matter how hungry you are. Those things have, like, ovipositors in their heads. Don't eat that. You're gonna wind up with chrysalids in your tummy.
Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Hey, it's the bald girl.
We're all friends here.
Yeah, she's the one who found me in my tube and turned me over to Dr. Tigan. I kind of don't like her already.
More so than you imagine.
Wait, is that Marina Sirtis? Is that Deanna
We
Troy?
shall see if the same holds true for these.
That's
skirmishers.
definitely Marina Sirtis doing the voice acting here. It seems like being an empath would be a bit of a problem for a brutal, merciless assassin. Like, she's gonna feel bad about everybody she kills because she'll get to sense their emotions. Then again, maybe she gets off on feeling their emotions is the last thing that ever happens to them as they die. She's a brutal killer.
The coordinates to the rendezvous point now.
I'm just glad neither of our other two troopers was dumb enough to eat any of that chrysalid head.
Skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name, Mox.
Okay.
Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born
I wouldn't really
from the
call this an
shadows
intervention.
in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks.
Yeah, your beard says subtlety, Volk. Like, everything about your demeanor speaks to me that you are a man who knows a light and subtle touch. Reaper Shadow. Reapers use an advanced form of concealment called Shadow, which only has a chance to break after taking actions. Consecutive actions increase the chance of being revealed. While in Shadow, Reapers have increased mobility and their enemies have smaller detection radii. A chance to break after taking actions? So, like, if we have them just sit still for a turn, they... I'm confused. Alright, we'll puzzle this out. We'll figure out how this shadow thing works. I'm assuming it's concealment, even though it doesn't have... It doesn't have the concealment overlay, but it has this green, like, targeting reticle thing, which I gotta say, I kind of actually don't like.
I am trusting you.
It's a little more intrusive than the concealment one. Oh, yeah, so the zombies then, alright.
These devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation.
How could radiation be unstable, Dr. Tigan? It's an electromagnetic wave. It's neither stable nor unstable. It's just simply a quantum phenomenon. You're full of shit with your pseudoscience. Alright, well, you're our scout, so it seems like suddenly our group is looking a little suboptimal, because now we got... Oh, wait. Charlie Houston... I was going to say we have two concealment. Get Charlie Houston... Right. It's actually J.K. Rowling who has Phantom. Charlie Houston doesn't have Phantom yet. He just has... Okay. Well, alright, good. So we're going to do a tactic that wouldn't have worked, but we've sort of bass-ackwards our way into it, because we got a concealment unit. So I guess just, like, run up then? So we'll use our shadow concealment unit to scout and see what happens. Okay, enemies? No, Pete, it's fine. There are no zombies in this town. Don't worry about the zombies, Pete. I'm sure there aren't any zombies. Oh, no, wait, there's fucking zombies. We should have been shooting these things all along.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the alien survives now.
This is bad. That's... Holy shit, that's a lot of guys. One, two... This is a lot of bad guys, though.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human.
Okay, so...
As a result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation.
Chance to reveal 50%. Okay, I understand how this ability works then. So this is effectively, Reapers have concealment, period. They have concealment, but their concealment doesn't always end when they take an action. So she could take a shot with her sniper rifle here and have a 50% chance. Why does it say headshot? Oh, maybe that she has a special ability called headshot, I guess. No, it just says fire weapon. Overwatch. What's your other ability? Shadow. Wait, okay, fire weapon. Fires the primary weapons, always ends a unit's turn. Okay. Overwatch, gotcha. Shadow. Grants the soldier shadow, an advanced form of concealment where taking actions only has a chance to reveal the soldier. Aha! So, she has the conceal ability, except hers is called shadow because she uses shadows, not concealment. Got it. Hunkered down. And Claymore. Throws a targetable environmental explosive. The Reaper is not revealed when shooting the Claymore or when it is triggered. Cool. Stealth grenade. Okay, so it's like an old proximity mine, I guess. All right, well, let's move you up here.
Says I am to obey.
87% chance to hit. Why does it say headshot? Wait, Joe, hold on a second. Everybody says headshot. Why? What does that mean? Well, we could come up here and throw a grenade. See what our hit percentages are like. These guys, okay, you have 3 health. You have 3 health. 2 health. Oh, these aren't actual bad guys. I was thinking about throwing a... Shit. Alright, we have mucked this. I was thinking about throwing a grenade at this, but these aren't actual guys. They're just like... I don't even know what they are. They look like statues, but they're like whatever that thing is, which I'm assuming they probably animate and come to life later. So let's go ahead and take this 80% shot. That's pretty good. Nice shot, Chuck. Way to start off strong, buddy.
I got nothing.
Well, we're in a bit of a pickle here. So Joe Hill has headshot, 75% chance for headshot. Fire your sniper rifle at the target. All right, do it. 3 out of 4 times we hit this shot. All right, so we got one of them. I'm gonna hope these guys are zombie slow. Wait, what?
Lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Headshot chaining. When an XCOM unit kills a lost unit with a standard attack, that unit receives an additional action point. By carefully selecting targets, the soldier can kill several lost and still move normally. If the shot taken misses or fails to kill the target, the soldier will not receive an additional action. Special attacks such as grenades do not grant actions with... Oh, very cool. So we can headshot zombies all day long then until basically we run out of ammo, is how that works? Joe Hill is a stone cold killer.
Hostile neutralized.
We can see one more lot. You know what? Yeah, take the shot, Joe. Can he go 3 for 3? My boy, Joe Hill, putting that rifle to work. Listen to her sing. Also, so we can reload. That's a free action. And if we could see more lost, we could kill more lost, but they're all done. Like, we can't... Okay, so can we move you forward to get vision on another one, then? This is corner cover. Right up here. Okay, so you can see more lost. Joe Hill... Oh, shit, we reloaded, though. Joe's out of a shot. Alright, that's fine. Joe, we're going to bring you... Those guys are... I don't think they're going to be able to get to us. That's really far away. Let's move Joe Hill over here. I know he doesn't have cover, but I don't think zombies have guns. Things are really going to change for Andrew Lincoln and the rest of the Walking Dead if the zombies start fucking carrying guns. Nope, they just run.
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may
So are
appear
you
mighty,
always
but
50%
they
chance
fear
to
quite
get a
well.
shot off without
In great
wasting an action?
numbers,
Because
they
that
can be
seems
very
like
deadly.
really not that good. Although your detection radius is fantastic. Like you're in fart in a sewer pipe. Yeah, Joe Hill, 69% with the sniper. Wait a minute, Joe Hill has a pistol. 80. Hold on a second. Pistols don't ever run out of ammo, though. So, like, Joe Hill could just walk up here and shoot both of these guys in the head with a pistol and then just wander off. His headshot, It can't miss, and at 2 health, it can't fail to kill him.
No longer a threat.
So, like, Joe Hill can kill as many of these 2 health guys as he wants. He can just do this all day. Oh, Joe, that's so... He doesn't even have to reload.
Moving to designated position.
I'm telling you, Joe Hill, you're an amazing man.
Understood.
You're brilliant. You, Charlie Houston, a little bit disappointed in you, I'm not gonna lie. You have to put bullets in your gun. Joe Hill, he has infinite free bullets, and all of them are headshots. Okay. So, I mean, maybe we put you up here? Oh, crashing through a window will still reveal your shadowedness, huh? Alright, let's put you up here.
As you order, Commander.
It seems like you have some kind of sniper weapon, Counselor. There are definitely dudes down this alley, by the way.
City of our own people, left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Well, I mean, we could also just leave them alone. Why do we have to offer them anything? What, are we bound by the rules of hospitality suddenly? No, I mean, they made the effort to come over. We owe them tea and crumpets. The hell with that. Let's just leave.
Overwatch.
Okay, so we don't have a turn timer here. I'm going to take this one and slow play it a little bit, because it really hasn't seemed very difficult so far, and I don't want to take a chance. I'm guessing the hard part hasn't happened yet.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist.
So they have
Soon, we will become
no motivation whatsoever. They're basically about as useful as like a tree or a head of cauliflower. And yet somehow you're saying they're worse than Advent, who are actively trying to exterminate us? I don't want to fire shots here, but your motivations seem a bit murky. I would say they're definitely not worse than Advent, and in fact, I would say they're mostly harmless. Like, if we just stay away from them, they don't bother us, we don't bother them. Oh, shit. Alright, well, our boy is spotted, so these guys are going to run out here and wreck our shit. Well, Joe Hill's going to get one. Joe got one! Good shooting, Joe. I mean, you could have killed all of the rest of them, literally, if we just had not shot. Oh, oh, shit.
We risk all this
Wait,
for
that's it?
Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
How come these guys didn't murder everyone? Maybe they only got a half move because they just activated? Hey, by the way, Chuck. Why am I using your bullets? Well, I mean, you do need kills as much as anybody else, I suppose. There you go.
Hostile neutralized.
And I guess we'll move you up here and have you reload.
That's affirmative.
Since, you know, you have to do that. Meanwhile, Joe Hill.
I'm ready.
Oh, this Joe Hill, though. He's so good. Watch this. He's just be like, hey, what's up there, zombie? Bam! Headshot. And then just, you know, saunters off with a fucking swagger. He's like, yeah, reloading's for schmucks. Real men don't reload. They just stand in the middle of alleys with no cover and go on pistol overwatch and murder the shit out of anybody that comes nearby.
I am at your service.
Got Elena Dragunov up here. She could maybe get all 3 of them with her claymore, but why? Also, she has a reasonable shot here. You know what? Let's see if... Okay, let's test this out. Let's see if... I want to learn this mechanic, and all we have to do is get her to the exit. So let's see how this works. Not revealed. Okay, so... Alright, we've got it. It's just a straight-up roll. She's not revealed, but that still activated this pod, by the way. So they're going to come closer. Joe Hill's going to pistol one dead. Oh, he missed.
Shot wide.
Alright, well that's bad. But maybe our girl here... Well, she doesn't have enough bullets to finish all of them off. 89% with the headshot. Let's take it. So this shadow mechanic seems... Ah, okay, never mind. I was going to say seems really good, but... 80% after the second shot. That's not fantastic. Man, we're doing real good here, though.
Return to your gods.
Go ahead and reload, I guess. That's all you can do. Also, this thing's some kind of weird zombie. Why would it have gods? Well, you should return to your gods. This is a godless abomination. Oh, she's dead.
Central.
Nope.
Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass.
So it doesn't look like Lost could move and attack.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Joe Hill's got you covered here. Don't worry, girl. You see this big old hog leg strapped to my thigh, baby? Joe Hill's got you 100% covered, headshot after headshot.
Enemy down.
And I'll be seeing you.
Understood. Moving out.
Joe Hill's the king of the hit and run. He's so good. I love the fact that they finally gave snipers, like they finally made them just not shitty. Snipers are finally decent.
My turn on watch.
We could reconceal her, but I don't really feel the need. I mean, the extraction zone is right here.
People hunted his kind. For years we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
Dream of Peace, isn't that a novel?
Aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the
Hey,
past
Joe.
20 years.
She just gave you an idea for your next novel, man. A Dream of
If
Peace.
only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
Oh, yeah, if only you were as effective at killing the Lost as Joe Hill, who could slaughter literally innumerable Lost. Like, as many as you can get within pistol range, Joe Hill kills that many a turn. I wonder if Face Off would grant... Oh. I'm just thinking about a big swarm of Lost and hitting them all with Face Off. I wonder if killing one of them would get you a free action. Probably not, because it did say standard action, but still, that'd be pretty cool.
Is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await
Alright,
their
so we're done then.
We'll be there.
We did it. We fought our way to the escape route, and Dragunov did not die. Beautiful. Why the Sky Ranger is bathing us in jet wash, I don't know. Hey, could you fucking move that thing? You're melting my face here. Starting to look like the zombie from... Or the zombie? I'm starting to look like the Nazi guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I don't want to have a melted face. Please fly away.
Could be compromised. Stay focused.
Oh, this is not good. Homeboy just got scorpioned. Get over here. What the hell was that? That guy's an Advent trooper.
Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent.
Is that Michael Dorn? You're shitting me, right? They got Troy and Worf to do voices?
They were sent here to hunt, to purge the Drog 10, the Lost.
Yeah, but did they bring any Balatin brand gin? Because Bradford really wants some more Balatin. That's definitely Worf, by the way. That's Michael Dorn.
She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers.
Yeah, well, it turns out you and the Reaper contact are like old friends, so it's gonna be not that big of a deal. Cool. Michael Dorn is badass. So they got Troy and they got Worf doing voices. Marina Sirtis and Michael Dorn actually do a lot of voice acting for video games, and they're both really good at it. So I'm digging this already.
Surprises are the least of our worries today.
I hope you have a Batleth, Mox. Please tell me you have an ability that's a Batleth. Wait, you got Scorpion Pull, right?
We're created by the false gods of this world.
Oh, wait, Michael Dorn isn't our boy. We got Beto. Oh, man.
We retain all that we were and more.
Who is Betos?
And our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
Okay, so Skirmisher. Skirmisher can fire their bullpup and move in any order on their turn, or they can even shoot twice on their turn if desired. The grapple adds to their versatility, allowing the Skirmisher to quickly traverse the battlefield to get into an advantageous position. So they have sort of like light it up, except it doesn't have to only be their first action. They can move and then shoot, or shoot and then move. Interesting. What other ability? Oh, this is Praetal Mox. All right. What other abilities you got, Mox? You can shoot your gun. Got it. You can go in Overwatch. Okay. Justice. Use the grapple to pull a humanoid target to you and deliver a Ripjack strike. So that's our Scorpion move, and I'm guessing the Ripjack then must be that little Wolverine's daughter claw thing you got on your hand there. All right. Wonder how much damage it does. Throw a frag grenade or use a grappling hook. Deploy a grapple hook to move too quickly to an elevated position. Got it. We cannot grapple now because we have nothing to grapple to. And also, I'm looking at the clock on this one. Episode's getting a little long. I'm thinking we're gonna, this, I mean, seems like a multi-parter, so we probably have to do, I'm guessing, at least another half of this mission. We got the first half under the bag. I'm looking forward to seeing what the skirmisher is capable of. And I'm looking forward to seeing if our boy here, Stephen King, turns out to be half the badass that his son, Joe Hill, was. Because Joe Hill was fucking wrecking shop with that pistol. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but it almost makes me wish I had another sharpshooter just to bring on this mission. But instead, all I've got is Chuck Wendig. On the plus side, Wendig, if there's more Lost on this mission, like, you're going to be able to get a bunch of kills and level up really fast. So, I mean, that's good. Anyway, that'll be next episode. Do you guys want to see if Chuck Wendig's debut is as amazing as Joe Hill's, you know, sophomore effort? Because it wasn't really a debut. Joe Hill's been on a mission before. Is your debut going to be as good as Joe Hill's sophomore slump? Find out next time. Right now, if you enjoyed the episode, drop a link down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you want to see more XCOM War of the Chosen, including the much-awaited reunion of Troy and Worf, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of War of the Chosen every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.